Hello, 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 hello. Make juice with me. Subscribe, follow, like for more juice tips with me. So, I love juicing. I hopefully want to make you fall in love with juicing as well. Definitely tap into the Jack LaLanne. That's what I'm going to be using today. There's other ways you can do juicing, by the way. Maybe I'll do the other way one of these days. It's a lot, I'm not going to say easier, it's quicker because you have to clean this bad boy out after. But this, nothing that I've used or experienced is better than this because it really squeezes out the juice. So anyways, I'm going to be making a very hydrating juice. So I'm going to be having this apple, pear, and celery juice with a lentil salad. And in the lentil salad, it'll have onions, avocado, beets, olive oil, salt, pepper, different herbs and spices in it. And I just really am craving just like a very hydrating, clean dinner. So I've been doing, if you're looking for like a new way to eat, or if you're just like, how do I even start to get in shape for spring is around the corner, summer's around the corner, bathing suit season is basically here, so it's time to check in. But if you're looking for a new way to eat or just a very simple way to eat, I highly suggest doing it's kind of like the Ayurvedic way of doing things. The Ayurvedic, it's like ancient Indian ways of doing things. So I'm slowly really getting into it. I kind of already, ironically, was eating the Ayurvedic way, like just kind of intuitively. And then once I started reading about it, I was like, oh, I'm already 80% eating like this anyway. So what the Ayurvedic way is eating something very nutritious on the lighter side in the morning, okay? When the sun's up, whenever you wake up. So let's just say you wake up at 6 a.m., which I hope you are. You wake up at 6 a.m. Say you have just some tea for the first hour, just let your system wake up. And then you have like a light breakfast. And then when the sun is the highest in the sky is when you should be having your heaviest meal. And then in the evening, as the sun is going down, as it's starting to get dark, as your melatonin, it starts to kick in when you're actually asleep from the time of like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So you want to have your stomach as empty as possible. So you want to eat on the earlier side. So that's just a suggestion. Just basically eat when the sun's out. It's another form of like doing intermittent fasting, but the difference is you're eating when the sun's out, and intermittent fasting you can technically pick any time. Like you could pick 2 to 10. So technically you could have your last meal at 10. I'm somebody that goes to sleep early. Unless I'm out for an event or a dinner or a birthday party or something, I'm asleep by 9. So that's just my style. That's what I love. I highly suggest it. So I'm going to be doing pear, apple, celery, and then I'm going to be doing the lentil salad that I was telling you about with spinach and arugula, and just a really light, tasty, nothing too crazy. Oh, and I might put some walnuts in it. It's just what I'm craving. I'm not really wanting anything heavy, so I'm just going to go with what my body is intuitively telling me to do. I did have a bigger lunch, so that's probably why. And then I'm going to be going to, I don't have any plans tonight, so I'm just going to sleep at 9 p.m. tonight. All right. So, if you guys have any questions about juicing, about why I'm using these fruits, or just in general about health, fitness, mindfulness, make sure you guys are following. Also click the link in my bio. I have all my other social media platforms are on there, my Instagram, all that stuff. So if you want to tap in with me on my other social media platforms, tap in with me over there. So yeah, I just want to share a really hydrating juice with you guys. You can also get these juices over at Whole Foods, Sprouts, things like that. But I highly suggest just to invest in a juicer. This one is about $200 to $250. You can also get ones that are way cheaper. I got gifted this like 7 years ago, so I've just had it for a long time, but it's lasted that long. But you can do it also using, you can do juicing. You can just literally get one of these. I did this the other day. So I have a NutriBullet You could just throw the fruit in a NutriBullet, so you'll have like this, all this like pulpy juice type of consistency. And then you pour it through here, and then you literally squeeze it out like that into a bowl, and then, or into a cup, and then drink it. So you could do that way too. It doesn't have to be something expensive, but I highly suggest it. So I have both. Sometimes, like when I'm like, oh, I just want to make it real quick. Like if I want to make my celery juice, just plain celery juice, really, really quick. I'm not going to break out this bad boy, but I want to make a really, really nice concoction today. So I'm going to be doing the apple and the pear and the celery. Okay. So if you guys have any questions about this, or just in general, like I said, about health, fitness, mindfulness, definitely feel free to comment. Also, I believe my website is posted in the, like, on the live description. I'm not sure if it is. Please let me know. Somebody let me know if it is. But yeah, so tap in with me there. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just going to cut all this up really, really quickly. All of it's already washed. Make sure you guys wash your fruit. It's crazy, you guys, with the amount of chemicals. It's like, it's just difficult. Like, it's almost seeming like our options are getting like slimmer and slimmer, but we're not going to let that overwhelm us. We're just going to keep powering through. Just keep doing what we can. Do they still step on grapes? Wait. I mean, I'm sure people do. I'm sure, like, maybe in Greece or something. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone in California do it. California actually is a really, really huge wine. Like, it's really, really good for wine in California. So if you're ever wanting to go wine tasting, Napa Valley is, like, I guess one of the... I've never been yet, but I will one day. But I guess it's like one of the best wine places that you can go to. So yeah, so that's what I am doing. But yeah, definitely make sure you guys are washing your fruit. Definitely make sure you guys are eating fruit. Don't be scared of fruit. And the reason why I've been wanting to get on here and just share juicing is you don't have to, like, everyone's on their own journey and it's baby steps. So if you are intimidated by eating healthy or just don't care to, at least eat the same, but just incorporate a green juice. Like, just add in one green juice a day. I think that's fair for your system, for your body, for your health, for your brain health. I'm prepared to take you on a date to McDonald's. Well, there will be no answering of any DMs to go to McDonald's. I do not eat at McDonald's. I used to love the fries in college. I, like, lived off of McDonald's fries, Taco Bell, Wendy's, like, so disgusting that I was, like, living like that. But what college student does, like, eats healthy, you know? I encourage you to eat healthy, though. Even if you're in college, it's not an excuse just to just, like, say forget it and not care about your health. If you are stressed out in college, I highly suggest you figure out how to get more sleep and eat healthier. I guarantee half your problems will drop away. Napa's nice. What state are you in? I'm in California. I am in California. So that's what's going on. Move my phone out of the way. So any, yes, I'm in SoCal. So any questions about juicing? Any questions about, oh, what I usually do with the pulp, what I've been doing is actually, is this right here. So I've been putting the pulp into, like, these ice trays and throwing it into my smoothies. So this is basically filled with fiber. So it helps your smoothies. So if you have like a smoothie drink, not necessarily a juice drink, but a smoothie drink, like a protein shake, you could throw one or two of these in there and then it adds fiber into your drink. So that's a really good thing to do. I might even, because these have been in there for a little bit, I've only used like some of these. So I might even just throw these out. They've been in there for like a week, and then I'm gonna probably use, I need to get more trays actually. I'll do that another time. But So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's see, I'll cut these. So yeah, guys, that's the deal. Definitely tap in. Juicing is not expensive. It is not that expensive. You can definitely, like I said, invest in one of those little bags that I showed you, or get a NutriBullet. What you can also do is get a NutriBullet if you have a strainer, so you'll have the pulpy juice, and then you just put it into the strainer. There's your juice. Like, it's really simple. Celery is like $1.99 for like a whole like bushel or whatever. You can get apples for like a whole bag of them for like $3.99, $4.99. Pears, same thing. So, I mean, it's doable. Okay. I'll just let that go in there. Okay, so now we have all of our stuff. Okay, so let's turn this bad boy on. Ooh, we're ready. I have this bag. I hope this works. The bag works. Actually, let me get creative here because I don't want to have to clean up a lot of mess. So I have these clips, and I'm going to clip this bag on the back so that way it collects all the pulp for me. So we're going to see if this, I've been trying to get creative. There was a piece that comes with this, but when I was moving, it like got lost in the move. Yeah, you could get it, literally, you can get a NutriBullet, a Ninja Blender, and then you can invest in one of these bags. I don't know what these are called, to be honest, but if you type it in on Amazon, you can literally just say juicing bag or something, and I'm sure this will come up. But like the holes are so small you can't even see them, and you literally put the pulp, like, so you just you could throw all this in there with some like with some purified water, throw it in the NutriBullet, and then you have the pulpy juice, and then you put it through here, and then you squeeze it out, so then you'll have just the pulp sitting in this bag, and then you'll have the juice in the bowl or whatever you use, like the cup, whatever. Or you could use a strainer. So let me just turn this off really quick. Or you can use a strainer, so you can oh, right here. So I've done this before as well. You can do the NutriBullet, and then also with this too, if you guys find out what it's called, let me know. I'll look it up. This was gifted to me. So I already had this juicer. So I wasn't really in the market for researching anything like this. But then someone gifted it to me, and I was like, they're like, oh, it's used for juicing. I was like, oh, that's dope. So if you guys find out what it is, definitely let me know. But I'm sure if you type in juicing bag or pulp strainer, something like that, this will come up. But you can literally use a NutriBullet, and then you can strain. And then see, the thing is, the difference is, the reason why this one technically is better is because you can see through this. This you can't, but there's actually holes in here. Like little microscopic holes, but you can see through this. So that's why this is technically better, but you could still get away with something like this. There might be tiny, like the tiniest little pieces of pulp that get through, but like the juice will still be satisfying and have all of its benefits. You know, the thing is, people are so like, it's so interesting how the internet has made everybody an opposing arguer to the other side, because you can literally just Google whatever side you're on, and then all these studies and things come up. It's an apple. It comes from the earth. There's sugar in it. It's fine. It's interesting that people would rather eat McDonald's, but then they'll argue that apple has so much sugar in it. It's almost like some people are addicted to like self-sabotage. Like, an apple is perfectly fine for your health. Obviously, you don't want to have 5 apples a day. You know, you don't want to have apple juice all day every day, but this is going to be part of my dinner tonight. This is not something I have all the time. It's hydrating. There's a ton of fiber that I'm going to be extracting and then putting into my shakes for the rest of the week. It's fine. And I'm pairing it with, no pun intended, I'm pairing it with celery. It's fine. So I think I would highly suggest to, like, just try to tap in to getting one with what our ancestors have been eating and drinking for like millennia. It's interesting because like our ancestors have been eating this way for thousands of years, and then in the last 100 years we started doing things different, and then in the last 30-40 years all of a sudden everyone's an expert on different things because they can just type in things in Google. It's an apple. Like, don't be scared of it. Yes, there's sugar. Yes, don't eat it all day, every day. Yes, do it in moderation. Yes, do it in balance. But there is so many benefits in fruit. So do not torture yourself and stay away from fruit. You can do whatever you want, but like the fact that there's sugar in here is just going to give me natural energy. I'm actually going to get in a nice walk after dinner. It's going to go straight to my walk after dinner. Okay. I've been eating apples. I mean, there's a ton of sugar. I'm obviously, it's not necessarily, you know, packing on a ton of excess weight that I don't need. This is actually good energy. So I just wanted to let you know that. Okay. I would actually research, instead of being so focused on the fact that apples have sugar, maybe research all the benefits that apples have. All right, so again, make sure you guys are following, make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are sharing this with other people that might be interested. All right, let's go ahead and do this. And it's just, this is fun. Like, I just like, this is just fun to do. Ooh, here we go, here we go. So any other questions? I may even put some turmeric in here. Turmeric has a lot of really amazing benefits as well. You pair turmeric with a little bit of pepper, just a tinge of pepper with the turmeric, so that way your body will absorb the turmeric better. So that's another tip if you're into having turmeric. A lot of times people will be taking turmeric and not realize that it's important to have pepper with it. This is also, the really good thing too is like when you invest in a juicer, you can do things like the turmeric and ginger shots in the morning, and that can be like your pre-workout just to get you going if you're like doing more of a natural thing. I do also use this energy drink maybe once or twice a week. I'm not a huge caffeine drinker at all anymore, but if I'm just like, okay, I just need something. I think I'm like really into the fizziness. Check out Riot Energy. If you click the link in my bio, it's there. You get 15% off if you use Sienna Singh, so just my profile name. Sienna Singh at checkout. All plant-based energy drink. It has adaptogens in it. It has B12 in it. And you just read the back, like literally read the label, and you'll be impressed with the ingredients on there. All right. So yeah, this is how easy it is. Oh my gosh. And the colors always come out so pretty. Especially like any one of the green, like celery, cucumber. Usually I just use celery and cucumber because it's so hydrating already. So this is going to really stretch out the juice. So if you're like, juicing's expensive, I could see why it could get expensive. So you want to invest in like a lot of celery and a lot of cucumber to stretch out the juice. And it makes it not as sweet. So if you're someone that doesn't really like a lot of sweetness, you can do like a lot of celery and then just add, you know, half an apple and half a pear, and then that's how you stretch out your fruit. So I still get juices like when I'm out, but I can honestly say, since I broke out this bad boy and started juicing, it's actually a lot cheaper. Now, this is obviously time consuming, but usually like if I'm not on live or something, I'll just pop on a podcast, or if I'm on the phone, talking on the phone, or you know what I mean? Like there's other things you can do to make the time go by. But, and then when you drink it, you're just like, oh my gosh, this is just like so hydrating. I made this. You're putting all your love into it. And it's just nice. It's nice to just sit down for a second and not be like in the phone, even though I'm technically in the phone right now looking at you guys, but yeah. So highly suggest. Also, I will be starting to post more of my workouts, starting to post more of what I eat. The thing is, when people ask me what I eat, I have to really sit down and map this out, because I just really eat like what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just really eat what I want. And I typically want healthier options. So sometimes my meals are, I'm eating it specifically for nutrition. I'm not necessarily like, oh, this has to taste top tier amazing. I'm just like, you know what? I worked out today, so I need to replenish, yada, yada, yada. This is tasty, boom. But I'm not like, this has to be fire. This has to be, I'm kind of past that stage. Just from, I think when you start juicing, you start to feel into your body more, and then you just start to feel so like energized, and your digestive system is working really well, and you sleep better. Do you add fiber to you? No, I don't, but I do drink, like tonight, since I know I'm having this juice, I'm gonna have a hot tea with coconut oil in it, or you can also do MCT oil, but I'm gonna have coconut oil in it. But when I do a juice cleanse, then I will have, like a laxative tea when I'm doing like a three day juice cleanse, because you need more of the fiber, and I'm literally just doing juice. I'm not eating or anything like that. So you do need something to help you digest. What about diabetics? I would definitely do research about that. I'm not a medical doctor. I just love health and fitness and nutrition, but I'm not like a certified anything, so I don't want to give any advice on diabetes. Yeah, I don't have experience with being like having diabetes. I did take care of my grandmother for 6 years. She was pre-diabetic, but we got her reversed. And we basically just had her stay away from anything sugar, but she still ate fruit. That didn't mean she didn't eat fruit. It's just the abundance. I think like people get, just, people forget that we kind of like eat too much. We just do. And I know people like just do not like that. I mean, it's simple, but it's the truth. Like having big, huge carby meals every day, all day, the pasta, the lasagnas, the burgers, and then the big pancakes at breakfast, huge lunch, huge dinner. It's a lot on our system. So if you're having a ton of sugar, then yeah, but I feel like if you're diabetic, definitely, who you should actually, I have a really great resource for you. You can look up Dr. Eric Berg. Dr. Eric Berg. Okay? Dr. Eric Berg, and type in his name and then just put diabetes, and he will go in on and break down the science, break down like everything behind it, what diabetes even is, how you can end up, having a condition like that, what you can do about it. There's even some holistic doctors that talk about reversing it. So, but to just start, if you really want to know, that's what I would do, is just go to Dr. Eric Berg. I haven't really done a ton of research on diabetes because I just haven't had the need to research it. But I may end up actually tapping in with it. I do know how you can prevent, but once you have it, I'm not really sure all the, I don't want to give any advice on that. Yeah, okay, awesome. So you know who he is. I just feel like he breaks things down so easy for you to understand, but then he still uses the technical terms, which keeps you in the loop. Like, he's not dumbing it down so much to where he's just like, okay, this is this hormone, that hormone, this food. He like actually uses the chemistry, the chemical words or whatever. But then the way he's describing it, the way he's breaking it down is very, very easy to digest and easy to like intake and then be able to repeat it. So if you ask me about intermittent fasting, all that stuff, all his advice on that, I can repeat it with using that. That's why I know a lot of the information that I know in regard to intermittent fasting is specifically from Dr. Eric Berg. And there's like 4 other doctors that I keep up with consistently, but he's one of my go-tos just because I feel like anyone, like, in his method on how he writes it out on a board, you could screen, and then I'll just screenshot and then I'll put it in like a note section of like, okay, this is like, a good way to fast, or this is like some advice on hormones, or this is some advice on, how to get rid of a sugar craving and, all that. So it's a really effective page. But I'm going to drink my juice. I'm going to make my salad, and then I'm going to have my juice for dessert. And that's just going to be my day. So I'm excited about it. Definitely start juicing. Okay. This is what I was talking about. You could literally just get one of these, and they have even cheaper ones. And start to skip. But this is a NutriBullet. You can get the NutriBullet and do the strainer, or you can get just a flat out juicer. So that's another method. Okay. All right, guys. So any questions before I hop off? Any questions before I hop off? Make sure you guys are following. Make sure you guys are tapping in. Awesome. I'm happy to be on with you guys. But yeah, make sure you guys are following. Make sure you guys are liking. Definitely. And when I come on, I'm usually talking about nutrition, habit building, juicing, fitness, mindfulness, something like that's what this page is about. So if you're about that life too, definitely follow, definitely tap in. Yeah, I just love it. So any other questions before I hop off? Also, make sure to head over to my link tree and click the links in the bio. If you are trying to lose, if you're trying to get it together for spring, summer, tap in with my ebook. Tap in with my ebook. It's on sale right now, so you can save 20% off while it's on sale. And it has all my tips and tricks and habit implementation. I mean, you can see right now I'm literally doing one of the things from the book. So there's several others. It's about building systems. And once you build the system, like for example, let me just give you an example. After I have this juice, I'm not going to be craving like having, shoving down 3 Krispy Kreme donuts. Like just from me having a healthy, satiating salad with lentils, that I'm going to get my protein. I'm going to be getting a nice hydrating juice. And then tomorrow I'm going to be putting my fiber cubes from the pulp into my shakes. All that is going to naturally make me lose weight. I'm not like, oh my God, I have to lose weight. I have to lose fat. Because I'm just doing this, my body's going to do it for me. Right? So that's what my book is mainly about. It's about using the body to our advantage and not making us think so much and get so stressed out and overwhelmed, because sometimes we get so stressed out about losing weight that we keep on the weight because we're so stressed out. So ease and flow. Ease and flow, ease and flow. Definitely click the link in my bio so you can tap in with that. So as you can see, also too, a lot of my live replays, when I do live trainings, I put them into a bundle. I don't post my live replays anywhere other than under my subscription on Instagram or in a bundle. When I do like my live actual trainings, this is just, I just want to pop on with you guys and say what's up. But when I do like a live training, if you like more informative lives like this that go deeper and really help you transform, help you make decisions. I know it's like, especially right now when there's so much comparison, social media, just a lot of like self-sabotage because we're like looking at social media and we're thinking that we're behind. I help with helping you make the tough decision to pivot in your life and not compare yourself to anybody else. Stop caring what people think. Stop the self-sabotage. So if you want to dig in deep, if you want to make some really, really dope pivotal decisions together or for your life and you need help, tap in with my lives. And what's cool about it is that once you get my live bundle, you're just grandfathered in forever. It's not like a subscription where people have to like keep paying every month. It's just you're grandfathered in. And as I add more trainings, then the price will go up. So, but this is so if you go to my link tree, you'll see this. And then you just click on the third tab, the third one here, the third one right here. And then it's the how to lose belly fat. And this is what it looks like. So get it while it's on sale right now and tap in with it. There's also, if you guys want a preview of what it looks like, you can click like these little arrows, and I think it's because my fingers are like wet or something, but my phone is just like, you guys, look at this. Look at this. Time to upgrade, right? So if you click the arrow, so I'm going to click back. So if you click on it and you click the arrow, then the introduction will come up and you'll be able to check out everything that's in the book. All right. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see like the reviews if you want to check out what other people are saying about it. So click the link in my bio, check out the how to lose belly fat ebook. Get it right. You will guarantee see results in 5 weeks if you stick to the habit implementation. And that's really all that I have. So does anybody have any questions before I get off? And thank you guys all for tapping in with me. I appreciate it. I love talking to you guys about all of these different topics. I appreciate all of you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your evening. I encourage you to juice. Okay, juice. Just incorporate juice. Even if you want to eat pizza every day. Okay, I don't encourage you to do that, but if you're doing that, just incorporate a juice, and I guarantee you'll probably want to start eating pizza less and less. But just start with incorporating. Don't eliminate, just incorporate for now. All right. I appreciate all of you guys, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.